This is the Roulette Master, and I'm so excited to share with you today's roulette system because the new Pro 21 roulette system by Clyde is unbelievable, and he says that he's won so much money that he's going back again tonight to get more, and I cannot wait to share with you what he's been doing with this Pro 21 system. And we're going to put his system up against Play Like a Pro today in a head-to-head matchup. We'll start with Play Like a Pro first, and with Play Like a Pro, we're going to be using the 6 outside bets, the 1 to 18, the even, the red, the black, the odd, and the 19 to 36. And what we're going to be looking for is at least 2 in a row to bet against. In this case, you can see we have 2 evens in a row, and we also have 2 black in a row. So we could start red or we could start odd. Let's go ahead and start odd. So let's do that. And we have a $10 bet. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. And that's a 34 red. We lost, so we're going to go ahead and double the bet from 10 to 20. And we have a nice 2-head start in the progression. So that's going to help us, make sure we get a win before we run out of our bankroll. And there's a win on 19 red. Every time you get a win, you pick up $10 in profit. You can see we're up 10. And now we have 2 red and 2 19 to 36. So we could either go black or we could go low. Let's go ahead and go low 1 to 18 for 10. So you need 2 to bet against out of the 6 outside bets. That's an 8 black, and that's a win. Fantastic. So now we're up $20, picking up 10 each time, and we need to spin without betting for the first time because we don't have 2 to bet against out of those 6 outside bets. And here we go. That's a 20 black. Okay, now we have 2 black and 2 even, so we could go odd or we could go red. Let's go ahead and go red now for 10. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 27 red. And we would have won either way on that one. That's always a good feeling. And now we're up $30. And we have 2 19 to 36s in a row. So we're going to go 1 to 18 for $10. And that's a 2-head start in the progression again. That's a 28 black. That's a loss, so we'll double that bet on 1 to 18. And the last 1 to 18 was the 8 down there, the 8 black. And let's see if we can get another one here soon. All right, we got it. That's a 7 red. Fantastic. So now we're up $40. Again, we're picking up $10 profit with each one. And now we need to spin without betting again because we don't have 2 to bet against. That's a 9 red. Okay, so we could go 19 to 36 or black. Let's go 19 to 36. And it's always nice when you have a couple options. And here we go. All right, we got the win on 36 red with Play Like a Pro. And now we're up $50. And now we can bet on black. There's 3 in a row, which is even better than 2 in a row. And there's some people that I know out there that look for 3 in a row before they start their bets. And if you have the patience for that, go right ahead. And that's a loss. So we're going to double from 10 to 20 on black. And let's see if this red color streak ends here. And it did. That's a 17 black. Fantastic. So now we're up $60. And looks like we can bet on even because the last 2 are odd now. The last even before those ones was 36 red. Let's see if we can get another even. And that's a 26 black. That's a win. So now we're up $70, and you can see we're picking up a unit with each one. We'll be betting on red now because the last 2 are black, having that 2 to bet against. And here we go. That's a 16 red, and that's another win. Fantastic. So we're up 80, and we're going to be on odd now. The last 2 are even. Let's see if we can get an odd number here with that 2-head start. And that's a 31 black, and that is a win. So now you can see we're up $90, and let's go ahead and spin without betting. We don't have 2 to bet against right now, so let's get that, and then we'll spin. That's an 18 red. Okay, and we still don't have 2 in a row to bet against out of those 6 outside bets, so let's spin again. That's a 28 black. Okay, now we have 2 even, and now we can go odd. For 10, we're up 90. This will get us to $100 profit if we can get an odd number here. And we did not. That's a 10 black, so let's double the bet from 10 to 20. Okay, now we have a $20 bet on odd here. Let's see what we get. And that's a 7 red. That's a win. All right, so Play Like a Pro's up $100 now. Let's go 19 to 36 now because the last two are 1 to 18 with that 7 and 10 there. And that's a win on 29 black. So Play Like a Pro's doing great so far. We're currently up $110. And we can bet on even because the last two numbers are odd. And that gives us that nice little head start in the progression. And that's a 23 red. Okay, that's a loss. So we'll double from 10 to 20. Now we'll have a $20 bet on even. There we go. That's even all right, but that's not the even we're looking for. Let's go ahead and double that bet again. Now we'll be at 40 on even, and let's see if we can get an even number here that's not green. I tried to hit the green 0, but it hit the 2 black, so we'll take it. And we're up 120 now. Let's go ahead now and get one more spin in there to get the 0 out of there, and we don't want to see any more of those. That's a 22 black. So now we have 2 black, 2 even. We can go odd or red. Let's go red for 10. All right, here we go. That's a black 33 though. That's a loss. So let's double that bet on red. Now we'll have a $20 bet on red. Let's see if this black streak continues or if we get a win on red. And we did. That's a 36 red. Fantastic. So we're up $130 now. You can see we're continually picking up profit, $10 each time. And here we go. We're betting on 1 to 18 now. And we got it. That's a 15 black. So, all right, let's check it out. We're up $140 and let's spin without betting. It looks like we have 2 in a row that are, or we don't have 2 in a row to bet against. So that's a 7 red. Okay, so let's go 19 to 36 for 10 now and see if we can get a win with a high number here. That's a 14 red. So that's a loss. Let's double that bet. We have a nice 2 head start in the progression. So the last 19 to 36 is a little ways back there, and that's how it's designed. So that's a 12 red. Another loss, and let's go ahead and double that bet. Remember, and you can see here the 36 red was the last 19 to 36 to hit down there. Okay, that's another loss, 11 black. So now we're going to go to an $80 bet on 19 to 36. And let's go ahead and do that. All right, $80 on 19 to 36. Let's see a high number. And that's not a high number. That's a 9 red. So we're going to go to 160 now. And again, the cool thing about Play Like a Pro is without Play Like a Pro, we'd be at the 640 maximum bet right now. That's a 4 black. That's another loss. So now we're going to be at 320. And we would have just lost our bankroll if we were not using Play Like a Pro because we would have just made our last bet. And now we're on our final bet. My goodness. Okay, so we're on a 640 bet, and let's get this one because we really need it. And this is a $1,300 bankroll system, and we got the win there. So that was our final attempt, and we wouldn't have had those last 2 attempts if it wasn't for Play Like a Pro because we started with a 2 head start in the progression. Let's spin without betting now and get 2 fresh ones here. And we're 8.5 minutes in out of 15 with Play Like a Pro. That's at 29 black. And it looks like we can go 1 to 18 or red. Let's go red for 10. And you can see we're up $150. And let's see if we can add to that. Here we go. And another 0. That's a double 0 there. So let's go ahead and double now. Now we have 20 on red. Let's see if we can get a red number. All right, that's another loss, 15 black. Okay, let's go ahead and double that bet from 20 to 40 on red. We're 9 minutes in out of 15 with Play Like a Pro, and the new one from Clyde coming up, and that's a loss there. So let's double again. Now we're at 80 on red, and here we go. Okay, that's a 32 red. That's what we needed. So fantastic, and that's an $80 win. We're up 160, and looks like we need to go odd now because the last 2 are even. So we're betting against those 2 even numbers. And there we go. That's a win on 5 red. So there we go. We're up 170. And now we can bet on black since the last 2 are red. We have those 2 red numbers to bet against. And that's a 12 red. So that's another loss. So we'll double that bet from 10 to 20. And the bets on this, it's a $1,300 bankroll system. The bets are 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, 320, and 640. And that's a 3 red. That's a loss. So we'll go to 40. Okay, $40 on black. Here we go. That's a 28 black. Okay, that's a win. Fantastic. So we're up 180, and let's spin without betting. We don't have 2 to bet against. Here we go. That's a 17 black. Okay, so let's bet red 410 now and spin. There we go. And there's a win on 25 red. And we're up 190. We'll be on even now. The last 2 are odds, so we'll bet against those 2. And here we go. That's a 1 red. Okay, that's a loss. Let's go ahead now and double that bet from 10 to 20 on even. And let's see if we can see an even number here. That's a 16 red. All right, another win. Each time you win, you pick up $10 in profit. We're up $200. And we'll bet on black now. The last 3 are red, and it's even better if you can get a 3-head start or a 4-head start. That's a 7 red. And we lost. So let's double that from 10 to 20 and spin on black. Here we go. That's another 0, double 0. So we've had a bunch of those this session. Okay, now we're at 40. We were at 20. We doubled that bet, and here we go. That's a 25 red. It's a loss. We'll double from 40 to 80 and spin, and here we go. That's a 3 red, and we're getting a bunch of losses in a row here. Let's go to 160, and again, we're in a situation where if we were not using Play Like a Pro, we'd be pretty much out of our bankroll with doubling the bets like this, and that's a 36 red. And look how many red numbers there are there. We've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a row. But since we have Play Like a Pro, we have 2 more chances. If we were not using Play Like a Pro, we would already be toast and lost our bankroll. And there's a 22 black. So you can see that really saved us there. Now all of a sudden we're up to 10, and we'll be on 1 to 18 for 10, and the last 2 are 19 to 36. Here we go. Okay, that's a 35 black. That's a loss. So let's go ahead now and double that bet on 1 to 18. Now we have $20 on there, and let's spin. That's an 8 black. All right, that's another win, picking up $10 more, and now we're up to 20. Let's bet red now for 10. The last 3 are black, and if it's more than 2, that's great. That's a 21 red, and that's a loss, and we're up to 30. Let's go ahead now, and it looks like we need to spin without betting for the first time in a while. Occasionally that happens, but most of the time you have 2 to bet against, and that's a 16 red. And now we can bet black for 10 after those 2 red numbers just popped up there. That's a 21 red. That's a loss, so we'll go from 10 to 20. And spin on black here, and here we go. That's a 12 red. And that's a loss. Let's go ahead and double again from 20 to 40 and spin on black. Here we go. That's a 3 red. Another loss. You can see we are on a big losing streak again. But the 2-head start and the progression really helps us with that. And a lot of times it saves us on those last 1 or 2 spins. And that's a 25 red. Another loss. A bunch of losses in a row again. Now we're at 160. And we would be at 640 right now without Play Like a Pro. So that's a 10 black. And we got the win. So we're currently up 240, and now we need to spin without betting. We don't have 2 to bet against, and here we go. That's a 34 red. Okay, now we have 2 evens in a row. We can bet odd for 10 and spin. All right, here we go on odd. And we didn't win. That's a 30 red. So we'll double that bet from 10 to 20 and spin. Again, this is a $1,300 bankroll. You can also do this with a $130 bankroll and dollar units if you play online or somewhere you can use smaller amounts. And let's double again. Okay, now we have 40 on odd, and here we go. And that's another loss. That's a 14 red. Okay, let's go ahead now and double to 80 and spin on odd again. And we got it. Fantastic. So time just expired, and we made $250 profit with Play Like a Pro. But now it is time for the new roulette system of the day by Clyde. Can't wait to share this one with you. Let's jump right into it, get started, and see what he's been up to. Here we go. All right, the time is finally here for the new Pro 21 roulette system by Clyde. And the first thing we're going to be looking for is one of the outside bets that's been the longest since it's hit. And you can see we have 2 low numbers there, and actually 3. So we're going to start with 19 to 36 for 10. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. And unlike Play Like a Pro, we're not going to move the bets around once we get started. So that's a win right there on 35 black. And fantastic. So if we get a win there, we just rebet at 10. Let's go ahead and do that. And we're looking for some high numbers here. And we lost. So the first loss with this one is going to be to go from 10 to 30. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. Okay, so that's a win. Fantastic. So with this one, when you lose, you go back a unit. So we're going to go from 30 to 20 now. And we're going to stay on 19 to 36 for right now, and let's spin. That's a 33 black. Okay, so now we're going to go back to a $10 bet. And we're up $50. This is working great so far. This is Pro 21 by Clyde. He says he can't wait to get to the casino tonight to win some more money with this system. Okay, we lost. So we're going to go from 10 to 30 again. And spin on 19 to 36. Here we go. That's a 10 black. Okay, we're going to go up from 30 to 50. So we're not doubling like Play Like a Pro. And now we have a $50 bet on 19 to 36. And that's a 0. We don't want that. We've had plenty of zeros today. So let's go ahead and now we're going to go from 50 to 70 on 19 to 36. Okay, we got the win. And we're not going to go all the way back to 10. We're just going to go from 70 back to 60 now. You can see we're up $30. But if we get a win here, all of a sudden we're going to be up 90. And we got it. That's a 23 red. Fantastic. So now we're up $90. And we're going to go from 60 back to 50 on 19 to 36 and spin. All right, we got it. That's a 24 black. Okay, so now we're going to go to 40. And we're up 140 already. Let's see if we can get another win here. Okay, we lost that one. So now all of a sudden, we're going to go from 40 to 60. And let's go ahead and do that. And spin. And at some point, we'll change the bet here, but you don't have to change it like Play Like a Pro with every spin. Clyde says he's actually been doing better. You're just switching ever so often. So, but the key to this is the progression. That was a $60 win. Now we're going to go to 50, and we're up $160 already. So that's working out really well so far. Let's see how it does here. That's a win, and that's at 50. We're going to go to 40. Okay, we're up $210. Here we go. That's a 31 black. Fantastic. That's another win. And we're up $250 now. Now we're going to go to 30. And I usually see progressions like this with 24 numbers, not with 18. But it seems to work really well with 18 as well. That's another win at 30. We're going to go to 20 now. And we're already up $280. So here we go. Okay, that's a 25 red. That's another win. We're all the way back to 10. So this would be a good time to switch the bets now, but you don't do it all the time like Play Like a Pro. So now we're going to go 1 to 18. We've had a bunch of high numbers. And now we're going to stay on 1 to 18 for a while. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. Okay, we lost that one. So we're going to go from 10 to 30 on 1 to 18. And spin. We just went up 2. There we go. There's a win on 8 black. And we go back from 30 to 20. Okay, we're up $320 already. Wow. And again, I've never used the 2 up, 1 down very much on 18 numbers. Usually it's on 24 numbers, but man, this is working great. Let's go back to 10 now, and we're up $340 very quickly. We're only 4 minutes and 45 seconds in on this one, and that's a 34 red. We lost. So we're going to go from 10 to 30, and we're on 1 to 18 still. Here we go. Okay, that's a 27 red. That's a loss. So we'll go from 30 to 50. We'll go up 2 again and spin. And that's a 3 red. That's a win. So we'll go from 50 to 40 now. And if you haven't noticed yet, and we're up $350, we're going 2 up on losses, 1 back on wins. And that's a 14 red there. All right, another win at 40. We're going to go to 30. Okay, so we're already up $390. Doing absolutely incredible, just like Clyde said he's been doing. But we're going to keep playing because I want you to see, how good and bad spins do with this one. That's another win, so we're going back to 20. Now we're at $420, and then we only played for 5 minutes and 45 seconds. So this one is doing fantastic, and that's a 6 black. Okay, we're going to go from 20 to 10 now. We're at $440. Wow. Since we worked our way back down now, it wouldn't be a bad time to change the bet. That's a 15 black. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that now. And it looks like the thing we've had most of all recently is black numbers, but also low numbers again. Let's go ahead and let's switch to red now. Let's go ahead and spin. And that's when you work your way back down, that's a good time to switch it up. And that's a 5 red. So we'll stay at 10 on red. And we're up 460. All right, here we go. That's a 24 black. We're going to go up 2. So we're going to go from 10 to 30 on red. And spin. That's a 12 red. I like that. And now we're going to go to 20 on red. And we're up $480 now. That is just absolutely incredible. That's a 21 red. Now we're back to 10 again. Wow. Okay, we're back to 10 on red. We're up $500. Let's go ahead and spin again here. That's a 21 red. Fantastic. So we got to win at 10 there. And let's see. Let's go ahead and stay on red for a little longer here. That's a 25 red. Fantastic. So we're already up $520 with this 2 up, 1 down Pro 21 Roulette by Clyde. There's a 22 black, so we're going to go up 2. We're going to go from 10 to 30 on red here. We're 8 minutes in out of 15. And there's a 34 red. All right, so we'll go from 30 to 20 on red. We're up $540. Man, this is just making money so fast. And that's a 22 black. Okay, we lost, so we'll go from 20 to 40 on red and spin. All right, we got it. 1 red, so we'll go back a unit. So we'll go to 30 on red now. And we're at $560 now. Just the profits just keep accumulating with this one. And that's a 31 black. That's a loss. So we'll go up 2 again. So we'll go from 30 to 50 on red and spin. That's a 3 red. That's a good one. So we're going to go from 50 to 40 on red. Okay, we're up $580. We're almost over the $600 profit mark already. That's a 33 black. Okay, we lost, so we'll go from 40 to 60 on red. Here we go. Okay, that's a win. So now we'll go back one. We'll go to $50 on red, and we're up $600. Wow. What an amazing system so far today. And we still have about 6 minutes left with this one. So we're going to see if this continues or if things change. We're going to go from 50 to 40 now on red and see what we get here. That's a 30 red. Okay, we got that. We're going to go from 40 to 30. We're up $690. Wow, that is just incredible for such a short time. Okay, that's a 4 black. That's a loss, so we'll go from 30 to 50 on red here. Let's see if we can get another red number. All right, 19 red. Fantastic. Okay, so we'll go to 40 now on red, and now we're up $710. Absolutely incredible. That's a 28 black. Okay, that's a loss, so we'll go do 60 on red here. And here we go. This is Pro 21 by Clyde. Up 2, back 1, and that's a 5 red. That's a win. We're going to go to $50 now on red. We're up $730. That's just mind-boggling right now. Let's see if that continues. That's a 33 black. So we're going to go from 50 to 70 on red and see what we get here. That's a 26 black. That's not good. So we're going to go from 70 to 90 now. You can see we're still up $610 even after those losses. Let's see what we get here. All right, 23 red. That's a good one. Okay, so we'll go to 80 now on red. And now we're up $700 again. $80 bet on red, and let's see if we can get a win. And we lost. That's a 2 black. So we're going to go up 2. We're going to go to from 80 to 100. And then we're going to spend $100 right here on red and see if we can get a win. And we did. That's a 32 red. Okay, so we'll go back to 90. And we're up $720. Here we go. That's a loss on 2 black. So now we'll go from 90 to 110. Now we have $110 on red. All right, that's a win. So we'll go back 1. And this will make you think, well, when do you restart? We're up 740. We're going to go back to 100. But at any point, if you're happy with how much you've made, you can walk, or you can just basically go back to the start again. Okay, we lost that one, so we're going to 120 on red. See if we can get some more red numbers here. Here we go. That's a 31 black. Let's go up 2 again. We'll go from 120 to 140. We're up $520. And here we go. That's another loss, 17 black. So we're going to have to go to 160 now. That dropped us back to 380 profit. We need to start getting some wins. We've had a bunch of losses in a row here. Oh my goodness, another loss. Let's see how many that is. That's at least 4 in a row, but I think more. Let's go from 160 to 180 here. See if we can get some red numbers here. Oh my goodness, black number after black number. And now you can see for the first time in a while we haven't made much profit. So we got to turn this thing around. We're at $200 total bet now. This is a system you can use the 1300 like the other system we used, or you can go all the way up to 2000 if it makes you more comfortable. But that's a nice win there at 200. So we're going to go We're going to go back to 190. Okay, and we're up $240. Let's see if we can get a win here. There we go, 18 red. Okay, and now we're at 430. I would advise you at this point, if you get close to back to where you were before, then you should restart. So, and I'm sure Clyde would tell you the same thing. Let's go ahead and pick another bet now. Looks like we could go odd. There haven't been a lot of odds recently. We'll start on odd for 10. All right, here we go. But then you start going 2 up, 1 down again. And we lost that one. So we're going to go from 10 to 30 on odd. And spin. Here we go. All right, that's a win. Okay, so we'll go from 30 back to 20 on odd. And we're up $450. And that's a loss on 24 black. Okay, so now we're up 430, and we're going to go from 20 to 40 on odd. And this will be our last spin. We're right at the 15-minute mark. And we got it. So let's see how much we made today on this one. We made $470 profit with Clyde's 21 Pro or Pro 21 roulette system. And let me know, as always, what you guys think about this one down in the comments, and email me. Also send those emails to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com if you want to send a system like Clyde just did. That's what it's all about. And if you're enjoying the new systems every day like I do, please like, share, and subscribe, and share with your friends. And let's keep growing this great community of people that love roulette. I just love the search every single day for the best roulette system possible. And I hope you guys do as well. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.